Welcome to IT Week at CES. I'm Keith Kreischer, the Executive Director of the IoT MTEM Council, and this is our Newsdesk Live video program. With 25,000 product makers, designers, OEMs, enterprise users, and apps developers as members, the IMC is the largest professional organization dedicated to the global IoT sector. Our mission is to accelerate the adoption of IoT technology for the public good. And we look at this morning's session from Blues Wireless and American Crane and Equipment Corporation as exactly in keeping with that message. With that, I'll introduce our panelists, starting with Karen Norheim from American Crane.
Thanks for having me, Keith.
Give us a minute or two on your company, its role in the IoT ecosystem, and your own role at the company.
Sure, no problem. My name's Karen Norheim. I am President and CEO of American Crane and Equipment Corporation. We are a manufacturer of overhead cranes and hoists. Our customers include NASA. We do a lot of work with the Navy and Defense and other manufacturing facilities. We help to build truck bodies to all kinds of types of different equipment. We're well known in our industry for our engineering expertise. Our customers come to us because we can solve the complex and most difficult material handling problems out there. We are excited to be here. I'm actually the second generation in my family business. I'm here with my sister who owns the company with me. So we're actually a woman-owned small business certified as well as a woman-owned business enterprise. And we just celebrated 50 years. And we have a long history of providing innovative products to our customers. And this is really exciting to be at CES and here with Blues to highlight some of our new innovations and enjoy the show as well. So.
Terrific stuff. We've also got Pavan Pant from Blues Wireless.
Thanks,
Pavan,
Keith.
talk to us about Blues and,
yes, absolutely.
and yourself.
It's a pleasure to be here, Keith. Thank you for giving us the time and the opportunity. And of course, Karen is one of our customers. Thank you, Karen and American Crane. I've been with Blues Wireless for about 3 years, in the technology industry for about 20 plus, in a variety of different sectors, cybersecurity, cloud infrastructure, and now IoT most recently. And what we're doing at Blues is simply trying to disrupt how people think about connecting their edge devices to the cloud. People have talked about this for many, many decades now, and many have failed. About 70% of IoT projects out there fail for a variety of reasons. Technical complexity, business model complexity, and led by our CEO, Ray Ozzie, and with investors like Sequoia Capital and Bill Gates, we're trying to upend how people think about connecting their edge devices to the cloud. So the product here is this thing. It's called the Note Card. It's a little system on a module. But unlike others out there, it helps customers like American Crane connect their edge devices to the cloud at 1/10 the technical complexity and 1/10 the cost. So the business model is also very interesting. That's our mission and vision.
Is that something you're showcasing here at the show? Is that?
Yes, we are. We're at booth 10752 in the North Hall right down here. And we've got our customers showcasing their products powered by the Note Card. So it's not just a bunch of sales guys over there like myself. We have customers who are doing the selling for us. Yeah. So we're thrilled to be here.
I'm going to toss to Karen in just a second, but before we leave you, what other kinds of products are you showing at the booth?
Fantastic.
Just give us a quick rundown.
Great question. So our core product is this product. We call it the Note Card. And there's a history as to why we call it the Note Card, which I won't get into here. We have 4 SKUs of this Note Card, a narrowband SKU, a wideband, two wideband SKUs. So 2 narrowband and 2 wideband SKUs. So LTE, Cat 1, and Cat M SKUs as well. Beyond that, we're also showcasing our developer kits, and we have some LoRa modules where you can create a sparse mesh network to extend the cellular network and then send the data back up through a Wi-Fi or cellular gateway. So we've got a ton of those out there. There are also 2 additional solutions we built. So you talked about IoT for the greater good. Our journey started post-Fukushima. So our CEO, Ray Ozzie, was and still is a member of a nonprofit called Safecast, which is the largest citizen science project in the world. And post-Fukushima, there was very little information available about air quality, radiation in the air. People didn't know where to move to. And so at that time, Ray, with the support of Safecast, built a radiation monitoring product, which is, we now call it the RadNote, and it's an evolution of the original product. And we also have an air quality product for outdoor air quality. But the core product is still the Note Card. This is a cellular system on a module. It comes with 500 megs of cellular data, so customers never have to pay a monthly data fee, worry about activation or deactivation fees, pay a monthly SIM fee. They will never pay a subscription fee of any kind, which is part of the allure for the product. So yeah, that's what we're showcasing, and that's why we think it's compelling.
Great stuff. Karen, talk to us about American Crane. What products are you guys showcasing here at CES?
Well, we have two products. One of them is our smart crane system, and the other is our machine health IoT device. Both of them are connecting our equipment to real-time view for our customers. And our philosophy on this is to be smart, connected, and easy. So smart meaning we're providing the data that actually has practical and real insights for our customers. So we're being very specific about what data we're actually using. Connected, using the Blues note card, and really creating that ability and easy connectivity to be able to get to that data and make insights. And then easy, trying to make it, or we are making it, reducing that cost and complexity issue, making it affordable and making it convenient. Solutions like this just need to work, and we always pride ourselves on making our customers' jobs easier. So we've taken out the complexity, and we, with Blues, have been able to make it affordable so that adoption is really a no-brainer, and we're excited about that.
That's great. Your cranes are not the typical crane that people think of when they think about a crane. They're stationary. They're handling highly sensitive materials, typically. Talk to us about what the greatest challenge was in developing that kind of product.
Well, I think for us, when we're typically what we're doing when we're doing custom engineered equipment, right? We have a deep engineering staff who's working on these different pieces. There was actually some crossover that has played for us well. The challenge is for this, creating an IoT device is complex. There's a lot of complexity that you have to kind of wade through to make it simple, right? To kind of get to that point where you can get through all of that to something that provides practical value. Like I said, we have to provide something that has a ROI for our customers. And then also time to market. I mean, we have to get this, if we take too long to develop something, by the time it comes out here, it could be out of date. And that's not a great business model for us, us either. I also think it's really important, and we do this in our crane space as well, is that you have to really say, when is it time to go deep on something? When is there an added feature here or something that we see is really going to provide value for our customer versus this is what they need, this suits their value proposition, let's move on to the end goal. So not getting stuck in that paralysis by analysis where you're trying to do that pursuit of perfection, but instead balancing that for providing a high quality product that performs, that meets our customers' expectations. So those are really some of the big challenges that we've been working through.
Right. Flipping back to Bhavan, talk to us a little. Karen was great. She mentioned time to deployment being improved. She mentioned costs being, very favorable. Talk to us about the system on chip. How does that deliver some of those benefits?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I think the first and most important thing is that we've reduced the technical complexity very significantly. So typically, when somebody pursues an IoT project, the developer has to think about the modem that they want to use, the security elements, so keys and certificates. They have to think about which radio access technology they would like to connect through. They have to think about power considerations and how to send the data to their cloud endpoint. And then beyond that, they have to think about the business model. Most IoT platforms out there are over 600 of them today, believe it or not, charge
I believe it.
an exorbitant amount per device per month. It's absurd. And we don't believe that that's the way to help scale this out. And so what we did, and what Ray did specifically, is this note card here solves all of those problems I just talked about. So it will give you, in addition to the 500 megs of data over 10 years, we've got the keys and certificates baked into the note card. So it will just work in 137 plus countries once it is on the board. It will send data through our Note Hub service to the cloud endpoint of choice for the customer. The data is encrypted. It never touches the public internet, and it can be end-to-end encrypted as well. So from the edge to the cloud and back. So that takes a huge headache away. And all of the complexity about which radio access technology to consider, when to turn your modem on, when to turn it off, when to activate, when to deactivate, how to think about your monthly subscription fees or your monthly data fees is all just invisible to the developer. And so it's a very simple JSON interface for developers. They can use whatever host MCU they want. We don't care. A 50-cent ESP32. They can use Nordic, TI, ST, which is a great partner of ours.
Right.
So we have really made it extremely simple for the developers and also extremely simple for business owners like Karen to think about their long-term costs. So that's where we think our real value shines. Yep.
And I'd like to add on to that. So one of our visions for our product is that no matter if you have one application or 1,000 applications for what we're actually producing, it is equally affordable and convenient, so that we're not sizing out the small to medium-sized businesses who can really benefit from this technology. We're instead creating a way where there's accessibility for all. So that is all possible because of the simplicity that the Blues card provides.
Great stuff. Talk to us about your partnership with Blues Wireless, and specifically talk to us about how their connectivity solutions are helping your product portfolio advance.
Well, they've been wonderful to work with. It's been a pleasure. And our core value one of our core values at American Crane is keep it simple. And Blues allows us to do this with our solution. Because of the simplicity of what they provide, we do not have to have extra components. We don't have to have extra dependencies. And so what that translates into is less upfront cost for us, reduced time to market. It makes it really just simpler for us to implement. They've also inspired us to be smart about our data. And that says, okay, what do we really need to be collecting? And identifying that, transmitting it, and then actually analyzing it, and then we deliver that up into insights that could actually be used to make business decisions. And that speaks to the root of why you would take one of our small smart crane solutions or the MHIoT is that you're looking for preventative maintenance. You're looking to monitor your equipment. You're looking to improve your performance. You're really trying to work towards reliability where there is zero downtime, and we're just trying to use this technology to enhance that experience for our customers. And Blues has made that experience, whether it's the interface, the implementation, it all becomes easy and simple. And that is the true sweet spot, I think, of what you guys have. It's a pleasure to work with them.
Great stuff. Hey, so nice to talk to you guys. Pavan, Karen, thank you both. And so nice to talk to people who are actually using the technology here at CES. So thank you both for coming, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, Keith. Really appreciate the opportunity to speak here.
Thank you.